Well, hello, and welcome once again to Stuff and Things Plays Fallout 4. We are here at the entrance of Diamond City. We have not entered the town yet, the city yet. If you saw the last episode, you know that we came to the entrance of Diamond City. We witnessed the mayor acting like kind of a sleazy douche, and a young, sassy newspaper reporter named Piper, filled with moxie, was basically blatantly, can I speak? Blatantly propositioning us. She wanted to have sexual relations in her bed, supposedly talking about a story. Pfft, we know what that's about, don't we, Strong? Huh? Am I right, buddy? Strong? Anyway, so we have yet to enter the city. We are going to enter the city. I am a little full right now. My mom wanted to make dinner for me, so I went over to her place, and now I am filled with beef stroganoff and apple pie, and it was delicious. So I'm going to try to get through this Let's Play without just falling into a food coma. I just want to take a look around the entrance here, make sure there's nothing exciting that I want to grasp. None of these... Oh, wait a minute. This guy actually has a name.
You're that trader Piper was talking about.
Yes.
Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Let's see. What do I want to tell this baby? I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first guy Piper pulled into a heap of trouble he wasn't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and... well, you saw how mad he is. Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs.
Logs? Missing person.
I'm trying to find someone.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you looking for?
My son.
My boy Sean's been kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, Sean. Yeah.
He's just a baby.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now.
That's weird.
We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
Interesting. So we've got this option, help me, down on the bottom there. It's not... doesn't look very likely that I will pass the charisma requirement to actually get this to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see.
I just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
Okay.
Ooh, it worked.
I can at least point you somewhere. Unofficially.
Okay,
When
Danny.
you get inside the city, go to the back, around the market, to an alleyway. There's a couple of bright neon signs. Valentine's Detective Agency. No one likes going there, though, so buyer beware and all that.
Alrighty.
People don't like the detective agency?
Look, all I can tell you is that we hear a lot of complaints.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, well, good luck. Stay out of trouble.
Interesting. So we have learned a little bit of information. We do know that apparently there's all these...
gate and up the stairs.
Okay, quit talking. We know that there are, yes, missing person cases. They're somehow involved with the Institute, the MIT, basically, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. We know that they are involved... Ooh, an elevator. We know they're involved with synths, artificial humanoids, so this is getting kind of interesting. We're finding a few clues. We've been told to go to Valentine Detective Agency. I want to see where this elevator goes. Use it or lose it, Strong. Let's see here. Ooh, we actually have elevator music. Whoa, what the hell? Ah! I'm inside Strong! I'm in him!
Stinks like humans here.
What is this place? Oh, this is stealing. I bet Strong doesn't care if I steal things. Ooh, look! A little view of Diamond City down there. Interesting. I guess this is what passes for the most civilized area in the game. And that's kind of sad. Who are these people? What's going on here? What's this? Elevator call button? Who are you?
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Oh, so this is the mayor's office. Synths on the mind. Everybody's worried about the synths.
Officer?
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Alright. Where is the mayor? Where's the actual door to the mayor's office? It must be there. Woman? Synths works leave
Distracted
housing
by-
permit.
Wait, what was that about synths?
Oh, no. I'm not saying anything. I like my job, thank you very much.
And you are?
Geneva, the mayor's secretary. I handle all the day-to-day.
Interesting.
I'm looking for work.
Mercenary type? We usually have a few open bounties. Just check the wanted posters in the market.
Alrighty.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Cool. So 2,000 caps for the house.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
Cool. So it sounds like I can have another little mini settlement in the middle of Diamond City. Well, to think
Let me
about
think
that.
it over.
Take all the time you need.
Dear God. Your friend.
Huh?
He's not one of them super things, is he?
Somebody finally noticed, Strong. I want to look at my inventory here. I don't even have any idea how many caps I have. 3,500, huh? Yeah, I think I want to hold on to those for now. We may want to buy a house eventually. I wonder which one it is over
Need
there.
something, honey? Housing permit?
So,
Looking
is this
for
the
a job?
mayor? Mayor! Now let's see. Come here, Cat, or Strong, whatever your name is. So there's another door. I want to see if Strong reacts if I steal something. Ooh, look at this. Mayor's safe. Strong, get in here. Come, Strong, come. There you go, buddy. Door closed. We're sneaking. And we're going to take... I don't want a table knife.
Good, human. Just take what need.
Aha.
Not waste time.
See? I knew he'd like that. Let's see what else we can steal here, buddy. If you're going to be encouraging me... Dirty water. Meh. Mayor McDonough's... What was his name? McDonough? I guess. Terminal. I don't know these Irish names. What else is there in here? Jump! Alright, so we've got the safe. Obviously, I could open advanced lock, but I bet the terminal... So that's novice. Alright, let's hack this terminal. It'll probably unlock the safe. And we'll see what we can find here. Yeah. Alright, I got rid of a few duds. Let's try some things here. Tribe has a likeness of 2. Agree. That doesn't work. Third. That does not... Oh, that... Wait a minute, that could work. So third could be it. Tribe. Tribe could not be it. Wiser. Could not be it. Alike could be it. So it could be third or alike. Or, what am I looking at here? Fluid, no. Viral, no. Crude, yes. Okay, so we've got third, alike, crude. Let's see, wheel. Yeah, let's try crude.
Nice.
Yay! Appointments. City Council meetings. Note to Geneva, clear my schedule of any council meetings for the foreseeable future. See this note from the last session. The City Council meetings are suspended for the meantime until there is an emergency. The Council expresses full confidence in the Mayor's ability to handle all city business. Alright then. Piper, Public Occurrences Reporter. Under no circumstances should Piper be allowed in this office. If she continues to press on the Institute crusade of hers, there will be consequences. We need some way to curtail the paper's popularity with the people. That poison she's selling is turning everyone against us. Everyone against each other, and I won't have it. Couriers. Please be sure to send any couriers from Mr. Io into my office as soon as they arrive. Also, our usual need for discretion in city affairs. Man, this mayor's in some shit, man. You can tell. Alright. Notes on the city business. Security has petitioned me again about gaining control of the water purifier. They don't believe Shane Kowalski is up to the task. Nonsense, I say. The boy may be young, but free enterprises and blah, 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 blah. Yes, this concern for safety. Interesting. We'll have to look into Shane Kowalski at some point. Crime across the city is manageable. Need to remind all new security officers to delay any investigations into kidnappings. We don't need to rouse further hysteria into the ridiculous notion that synths are replacing our citizenry. Ah! Why there could be a panic at a critical moment. What if super mutants attacked and people were more concerned about who is a synth? Interesting. Power noodle stand. What? Please respond to any petitioners about fixing Takahashi with this prepared statement. Takahashi is a Diamond City cultural institution, and the mayor's office will not be responding to any notion that he is in need of repairs. While we understand that not everyone understands him as well as a born and bred Diamond City resident, we cannot allow such an iconic figure of our great city to be altered in any way. Interesting. And finally, the wall. My current draft of the speech, this should settle things in the minds of the people. I'm sure of it, Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years, and what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind us, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up in these streets, who was born on a track just down the waterfront of Martha, blah, blah, blah. And I will not abandon my city, blah, 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 blah. God bless. So they're accusing the mayor of being a synth. Let me see that here again. All right, come on. But now I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth.
I am not a synth.
All right, so quite a lot of stuff going on in the city here. Will not be returning, so that's the house that I could possibly buy. Cool. Ooh, put a copy of his house keys in the safe, eh? So I wonder if I can just steal the safe, or the keys. I mean, I'm sure they realize they didn't sell it to me. Oh, you've got the keys? That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I've just unlocked the safe. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do a quick save, just in case. Hey, if you like me stealing those caps, buddy, you're gonna love this. Watch. Kellogg's house key. So, does that just mean I get the house? That's weird. Pipe pistol, I don't need that. Silver pocket watch, I'll take that. Free more money, I'll take that. Okay, so I have a house key now. Let's take a look in here. It's just more offices. Interesting. So this is just all the civil administration, apparently. Oh, another mannequin. They always get me with those. Yes, we will take all these things. We will steal them all. There's no room for morality here, people. What is this giant lion statue? I like that. Giddy up, Buttercup. All right. Yeah, we're taking shit. We're taking it all, man. What are you going to do about it? Refrigerator? All right. Hey, buddy. Let's take a look in here. What's this? Coffee tin. I should probably look around, make sure nobody's in here. Okay. Bandage scissors, pencil, soap. Ooh, so many cool things. All right. Excellent. I didn't realize that there would be such a nice chance to loot in here. Obviously, I am evil, breaking the law, but that's fine. I've already been in here, I've already been there, already been there. Through here. Duct tape. Excellent. We need to get actually into the city now because, frankly, we're dawdling around here a little bit too much. And wait till they get a load of strong in the city. Hey, buddy. Let's have a talk here, buddy.
Got a second, big guy?
Speak!
Thoughts?
Anything you want to talk about?
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Our relationship.
How do you
Human
feel
is
about
like
us?
other humans. Smart, but weak. Strong stay with human for now.
Alright, so he hasn't warmed to me too much yet, but the more I steal, the more I kill, the more I destroy. He'll probably like me a little bit better. Alright, so that's everything, I believe. In this...
vault suit?
What?
Damn.
What? You got something to say about my vault
Need
suit?
something, honey? Housing permit? Looking for a job?
Oh, I don't think I need a housing permit anymore, my friend. Let's just see what happens. See if we can unlock this Kellogg's house. I still don't really think that makes any sense. It's like in weird old movies where like, we've got the deed to your property, it's ours now. It's like, don't people realize that you stole the deed, buddy? Alright, so that was that.
Gotta keep watch on the gate.
Head on inside.
I will, okay? I still want to just look around a little more. Alright, I think we are finally ready to enter Diamond City. What? Is that crowd noise? It sounds like a baseball game going on. Here we go. Diamond City, a little loading screen, huh? This is exciting. Ooh, music cue. Let's look around in awe. Pretty cool. Ooh, look at this. Some of the stands remain.
Read the public and be prepared.
Ah. Public occurrences. Where's the big green monster? Alright, who are you?
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, mister? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or
Stadium
so,
seat snobs.
someone's gone, and we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there, and they'll grab you too.
Wow.
Like I said, it's all in the paper.
Alright. I believe you.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister.
Okay, so the synthetic truth was added.
Nat.
Let's see if we can talk
You
to
won't
Nat a little
believe
longer.
what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Alrighty, is that it? Okay, let's take a look at the inventory. I'm assuming it will be in miscellaneous. And now I can't remember what the heck it was called. The synth truth or something? What was it? Scraps, tails, sensitive, the synthetic truth. October 2287, The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this the sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229 as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cooled Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry. And that night, he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. Hey, I kind of like this McDonough guy. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public... Whoa, she spelled public wrong. Occurrences exclusive interview. Or maybe that's... Okay. Public. Is that supposed to be clever? Oh, I was there, all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were, so what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. How long is this thing? He was just so wonderful until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening in the moment when things turned sinister. The truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carry on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face all in an instant. And then his cheeks started twitching kind of funny. And I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot three or four other people, too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he just kept on a-shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were and still are a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the Synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Wow. That was a bit of a novel, but interesting. Shed some light, on the plot a little bit there. So here we are. We're in Diamond City. We have a little urchin here. Looks like we've got a selection of shops. We've got some other stuff going on. We are at the market. Ooh, a salon. Interesting. I bet we could get a haircut there. Looks like we've got a butcher.
Hey, Scabber. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
All right. We'll talk to these people later. Don't worry.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of...
Hey, there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Combat zone.
Cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You
It's supposed to be Takashi.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Let's see if I can understand his Japanese here.
What are you saying?
Nani shimasu? Oh, okay. I would like some noodles, please.
Yes?
He only has 29 caps, so I can't really sell him anything, but I will grab some noodles. Oh, wait a minute, did I take 20 noodles? No. Reset. Yes. I would like a noodle cup, please. There we go. 1 noodle cup. Thank you. All right, then. I guess... Is that it?
Hey, Takahashi.
All right, well, he is speaking Japanese. He's asking you what you want. More shops, more peeps. Who are you?
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola.
You there! Need a Nuka-Cola!
What? All right, I'm gonna give Sheffield a Nuka-Cola here.
Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
Okay.
Nuka-Cola.
How come I can't give him a Nuka-Cola? Do I not have any Nuka-Cola? I probably don't. Aid. Oh, you're kidding. I don't have a Nuka-Cola on me. All right, we'll come back to you, Sheffield.
keep telling you I'm human.
Huh?
Oh, sure. You might think you're human, but that's just because the Institute has programmed you that way. Look at that nose of yours. That's not a human nose.
You know what? I'm just gonna shop somewhere else.
Racist.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Why?
Why?
Because I don't know you. And I will
Why?
not serve a synth pretending to be human. So are you human?
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do. Ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Hey, Myrna.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to tell me you're human now?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough.
Wow, that was easy.
I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes.
Like a
Got it?
synth?
All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Ooh, funny stuff. Do you sell funny stuff?
What kind of business you running here anyway?
We buy and sell anything and everything. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. The robot takes care of customers at night. Only one I trust to do it. At least I know he's a machine.
All right, let's see what
I'll
you
take
got.
a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
What you got, baby? Weapons, Chinese officer sword. Interesting. Shotgun, doodle-doo, fragmentation, doodle-da-da. Ooh, pulse grenade. I don't think I've ever used a pulse grenade. What do they do? I don't know. Rolling pin. Yeah, nothing. Ooh. Yeah, nothing ground shattering. Ground shattering? Earth shaking? I don't know what I'm saying. Welding goggles. Nothing too exciting. And apparel. Apparel. I can't talk. Aid. Bobby pins. I always use bobby pins. And she's got some junk. Ooh, cement. I always need cement. I'm going to take some of that. And duct tape. Ooh, don't mind if I do. 28. Huh. We'll sell some stuff to her as well. Mop. Ooh, shipment of... What? Shipment of adhesive? I can't remember exactly how this works. I can't remember how much is in each one of these things, but that's very expensive, by the way. I'm going to have to look into that. Shipment of plastic, springs, steel, 100 steel. Interesting. So this is a cool way to get some much-needed supplies. But for now, I'm just going to go to my inventory. We're going to look at some of the things that I have gathered. I haven't grabbed a whole heck of a lot yet because I've just been kind of rifling through the mayor's stuff. But we'll sell... Let's see, black vest and slacks? No. Ooh, a dog collar. Whoa, really? I can go give that to dog meat eventually. Laundered pink dress, pompadour wing, yeah. Alright, some of this aid I can sell off here. Bloatfly meat, don't need that. Don't know what that does. Don't need this. Brain fungus, we'll keep that for a while. Canned dog food. I usually get rid of everything that is has radiation in it because I don't ever use it. Gwinnett Stout. Alright, melon. Yeah, I'll keep that. Mirelurk meat, mole rat meat, mongrel dog meat, mutant hound meat. Oh, I sold my noodle cup. Let's see what else we've got here. Alright. That should be fine. Well, I have a lot of Rad-X. I'm going to sell some of that. And Radroach meat. Is that enough? Come on. What else we got here? Sugar bombs. Alright. We will accept this trade. Excellent. Thanks, Myrna.
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Diamond City surplus. Everything you
Okay, Commonwealth Armory. Armory.
You're the new guy, right?
The new guy?
Word kinda travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
So you know weapons, huh?
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever.
I can
and
sell
they'll
you
keep
guns.
you alive for sure. But the real secret is in the mods. The little personal touches. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend time with your gear, and you'll have the right answer to every problem. Anyway, let's get back to you and what kind of protection you need.
Let's see what you have.
Everything hand-tooled.
Big boy. What the heck? Shoots an additional projectile, so it's a big, or it's a, I can't remember what it's called, the Big Daddy? the giant, the mini nuke launcher, and it can shoot 2 at once? That's crazy. But it's also $11,000 or almost $12,000. Wow. Yeah, he has a lot of interestingly modded stuff here, it looks like. We'll have to look into this a little bit more later. Old Faithful. Does double damage if the target is at full health. Interesting. So that's like a legendary weapon, I guess. Yeah, interesting. Cool, buddy. Ooh. Cushion, leather, doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Yeah, nothing too exciting there. Ooh, wraparound goggles. I want to see those. Those might be spiffy. Ooh. Yeah, I want to get those. All right. Aid, miscellaneous, power armor frame. What's this about? Oh, it's just a spare frame that you can put pieces of power armor on. Okay. Junk. Man, they've all got these interesting shipments of junk. This is cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, and 10 millimeter is always useful. 340 caps. Let's do it. All right, buddy. Thanks, man. All right. Oh, hello. We can't obviously go and speak to every single person in this town right now. I do want to know what this baseball dude's doing.
Here to pick up a swatter, right?
What?
What's a swatter?
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 teams would meet and play a game called baseball.
Oh.
One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats. And the best bats were called swatters. True fact.
Interesting.
Oh, really? What kind of teams were there?
There was the Diamond City Demolishers, big brutes of guys, played in full power armor with special pneumatic arms, for swinging. Then you had the Lexington Ladies, an all-female team with Coach Bloody Mary Sue at the helm, highest kill count in the league. I could spend all day talking about the Concord Crushers or the Quincy Killmeisters, but you get the idea. It was a hell of a sport.
That's not
Look,
baseball.
dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
That right, Mr. Smarty Pants? Hey, if you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
I guess I will give him the actual rules.
There were balls, strikes, 3 bases, and home runs. You kept score by how many runners made it to home plate.
I like my version better. Now, can I interest you in these genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatters?
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport, I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting his for punks Western, had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 100 caps
What?
each for those relics.
I don't get out of bed for less than 200 caps, buddy.
100 caps seems light. I need more.
You think you can play me for a sucker?
Bastard.
100 caps apiece and that's it. Take it or leave it.
All right, all right.
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
Strong disliked that, apparently. All right, so we've got another quest going here. Who are you? Wait, it's another Asian dude. It's a diverse town here. Schoolhouse. Ooh, bounties here. Interesting. Raiders and Andrews Station. We'll look into that later. That's cool. I want to look at this house, but you know what? We've been going for over half an hour. I'm trying to keep these episodes to about a half an hour. But we have made it in...
walk outside the wall undefended.
Quit talking to me.
High-quality protection
We
for
have
sale.
made it inside Diamond City.
Nothing to see here.
We are able to look around a little bit. I wonder if this is the house here. Chemicare. Yeah, there's so much to actually explore here. So many people to look at, to talk to, places to go, people to see, things to do. It's exciting. Our first major settlement, really. We've been to Concord, we've been to Lexington, but none of those places really had much going on. So this is the first time that we have a chance to really, rub elbows with our fellow Wastelanders. So let's pause for now. We are going to end this episode. We will come right back quite soon. We'll pick up right where we left off, exploring Diamond City with our good friend Strong, the super mutant. We also want to see what's going on with Piper, whether or not she wants to have sexual relations with her. Right, Strong? Come on, buddy. Oh, we're going to help her write an article, huh? We know what that means, huh? All right. So I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things Plays Fallout 4. Join us next time. We'll be right back, you know,
Something bad
eventually.
went down in the old museum
Bye.
of witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there?